Ladies and gentlemen, Assiniboia Downs is proud to present our featured field here for race number 7. It's the 39th running of the R.C. Anderson Late Double Superfecta Tractor Quinella Exactor Win Play Show wagering. They're going to go 1 mile for a purse of $30,000. Number 1 is Queen of Magic, owned by Dr. Betty Hughes and Lise Pruitt, trained by Lise Pruitt with Jerry Pruitt. Number 2 is Boston's Finest, owned by Hillside Farms and Wayne Anderson, trained by Blair Miller with Omar Walker. Number 3 is Regal Silver, owned by K5 Stable, trained by Shelley Brown with Jalon Samuel. Number 4 is Runaway Delight, owned by K5 Stable, trained by Shelley Brown with Travis Cunningham. Number 5 is Knows the Pose, owned by Barry Arneson, Al Daly, Daryl Sunsback, and Cam Ziprick, trained by Jim Mayard with Christopher Husbands. Number 6 is Katie Shimmers, owned and trained by Jody Riddall, Ronaldo Cumberbatch aboard. Rounding out our featured field is number 7, Smoke Show, owned by Little Apple Stable and Ardell Sailor, trained by Ardell Sailor with Adolfo Morales. Following the running of the R.C. Anderson, the Anderson family will be making a presentation to the winning connections. Late Double Superfecta Tractor Quinella now steps up. Two left to load, Katie Shimmers. And now just waiting on Smoke Show. And they'll be set. They're at the post. Boston's Finest, a little fractious in the starting gate. And they're off in the 39th running of the R.C. Anderson. From the inside, Regal Silver is away alertly, but from the far outside, Smoke Show wants the lead and is gonna get it. Knows the Pose in striking distance in second. Regal Silver now goes back into third. On the inside, Boston's Finest in fourth. In between horses is Runaway Delight, Katie Shimmers, 3 wide, and the trailer will be Queen of Magic. They went the opening quarter in 23-3, and Smoke Show is gonna try and steal it on the front end. Knows the Pose gaining ground in second, and now flanking Smoke Show. On the rail in third is Regal Silver. Runaway Delight in fourth. Katie Shimmers, they're outside in fifth. Then it's Queen of Magic, and Boston's Finest can now see them all. They went the half in 49-1, and Smoke Show still with the lead. Grouping up now on the outside. Knows the Pose makes a move on the inside. Regal Silver shoots on through. Queen of Magic also making a little move. 3/4, 115 on the insides. Regal Silver knows the Pose getting into gear on the outside. It's these two coming down to the wire. Knows the Pose. Regal Silver giving it as all, but a close at the wire. Tried to battle back. That is going to be a close photo in the R.C. Anderson. Third's going to go to Runaway Delight, and fourth to Queen of Magic. Now entering the winner's enclosure is the unofficial winner of race number 7, the 39th running of the R.C. Anderson. That's number 5, Knows the Pose. Knows the pose is a chestnut filly, 3 years old, by Going Commando. Out of the mares, she is impressive by Regal Classic. Owned by Barry Arneson, Al Daly, Daryl Sunsback, and Cam Ziprick. Trained by Jim Mayard and ridden a victory, unofficial victory, by Christopher Husbands. Time for the mile, 1:42.3. Should the result stand official, congratulations goes out to jockey Christopher Husbands, who scores win number 2 on the evening. On hand in the winner's enclosure, the Anderson family will make a presentation to the winning connections. Do the combo mambo. It's easy to say, easy to play, and gives you a better chance to cash at the wickets. Ladies and gentlemen, now directing your attention back down to the winner's enclosure, ASD's own Paticos Rob McLennan has the winning connections of the R.C. Anderson. Rob?
Thanks, Kurt. We're down here with the winning connections of the 39th running of the R.C. Anderson Stakes. Jim Mayard, Cam Ziprick, and team. Chris Husbands, the rider. Chris, a little bit of an adventurous trip. You had a little bit of a kind of a bump coming out of the gate. She kind of made the lead at the 3/8 pole, and we looked like she was going to draw off, and she had a nice battle. She did come out victorious. What do you think of the race?
Yeah, she ran a nice race for me. Well, in the beginning, she was kind of hard to settle, but I got her to relax for me a bit. Then when I asked her, she tried on. It wasn't a bad race for her. It was the first time going a mile, so next time will be way better.
Yeah, she definitely looks like she should move forward. That was her first mile. Was that the concern for you? Were you concerned a little bit about the trip, a little bit about the post, tracing Smoke Show down? What was your kind of concern going in?
Honestly, didn't really have much of a concern, but, you know, it's a horse race, so yeah. I just ride to win, huh?
When you have a nice filly like that, it's really nice not to have that many concerns. Anything else to add, Chris, before we move on to the rest of the team or get eaten alive by malaria?
I'd like to thank Cam and Jim and Amber for giving me the opportunity to ride this amazing horse, you know. And thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you guys later.
Thanks, Chris. We're moving on to Cam, homebred. We talked about earlier after the Hazel Wright. Anything else to add about the race? Just your thoughts?
Yeah, it was too close. Yeah, no, just still grateful for just the way she runs and for the job that Jim and his crew are doing, and that's about it. Just happy with the outcome.
Yeah, tremendous outcome. Obviously, these Manitoba Reds have been great to you. The whole team, the family affair, the breeding end of it, the ownership end of it. This is just awesome the success you've had in this.
Yeah, that's the icing on the cake. You know, we do our job and Jim does his, and it all works out. And just thankful to get those kind of horses to work with.
That's awesome, Cam. Anything else to add before we quick minute with Jim?
Oh, I just want to say hi to Shreese and the boys back at home that couldn't come in today, and Barry at the lake, and Daryl and Al, everybody else. And once again, thanks to Jim for everything that he's done with her.
Yeah, awesome training job. Jim, you want to step in here just for a quick question? Obviously, a much tighter race with her. Just your overall opinion in the race, and then what we'll see moving forward.
Yeah, I know the filly run good. She's still learning the first time going a mile. Yeah, little, like Chris said, a little dangerous. The filly would kind of surge and then sit and surge, but yeah, no, the other filly run a big race too. But no, this filly has done everything we've asked. She's getting better with every start, and hopefully she gives up another step here on the next one. She's going to have to on the next one because there's a little more company probably.
Yeah, so that's always nice to have things going forward, and living dangerously, you're not living if you're not. Big filly, she's going to move forward. Anything else to add? Otherwise?
Well, just thank the Connections for the opportunity to train this filly. I mean, she's just a nice filly. The whole herd they got over there is nice. So
she just really is a nice filly. Congratulations all, Jim, Cam, Al, Barry, Daryl, Chris, and back up to you, Kurt.
Thank you very much, Rob. In the upcoming 8th race, our Super High 5 race of the evening, there are no changes. No changes to report in race number 8, Super High 5, Superfecta.